personal branding. Now, I'll just do a quick intro. For those that don't know me, I'm Phoebe Lay. I'm a social media marketer. I predominantly help business owners with Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. I'm also a marketing coach. I've recently become an author and I've been speaking for a number of years. And my job is to help my clients to create an online marketing plan and blueprint that allows them to stand out amongst their competitors and to stand out in their market so that they can share their message, make a difference, and grow their own personal brands. Right. So I have my own marketing agency now too, which is very exciting. I recently started a business where we also offer websites and SEO. But tonight we're talking mostly around social media. So how many of us here have ever thought to themselves, or have you ever, because obviously the majority of us here are business owners, right? So my question for you is, have you ever been confused over whether or not you should brand your business or brand yourself? Hands up, or a yes in the comments is fine. Have you ever been confused as to, yes, I've already got a yes, Margaret, thank you. Yes, Crippa, okay, great. Yes, Vicky, wow, yes, there's a lot of yeses. Okay. And Tremaine, thank you so much. And have you ever thought to yourself, when you were buying either a domain to your website or when you were registering the name of your LinkedIn or Facebook page, or more likely your Facebook page and Instagram page, have you ever been a little bit confused and gone, do I sign up for my own name or do I sign up for my business name when you first started out in social media? Has anyone ever had that problem? Yeah. Okay, cool. So we're all on the same page. So how do you separate the two, right? And how do you know which one you should go with? And also, if you don't separate the two, how do you have both and merge who you are with what your business is about? Okay, so a tiny little bit more about me so that you guys know why I started doing social media and marketing. I don't just do marketing and social media just for the fun of it. I do love graphics, and I did study photography for a little bit, and I was like, oh my goodness, Instagram's my favorite platform. And I remember keeping that a secret in my first year of business because I was known as a Facebook marketing coach. This was like 4 or 5 years ago. But the reason why I started my own business was actually to give back to anti-human trafficking organizations. So in 2014, I started my first business, Matcha Sisters. I was selling ceremonial grade matcha powder and Japanese green tea and teaware at markets and online. And I discovered that having an online social media presence was incredible. Why? When I was at these markets, and this was like my first year in business, nobody knew me, I thought anyway, but people knew my brand. People were like, oh, Matcha Sisters, I've heard of you guys. You girls are like the anti-human trafficking company. Little did they know that Matcha Sisters was just me. And I was like, yeah, the Matcha Sisters. But I started to realize the power of social media marketing. And so I developed my brand from scratch. I back then didn't have a team or anything like that. So I was like on Instagram, while I was like, in between taking x-rays. I used to be a radiographer. So hence the imaging and the medical imaging, it made no sense back then. But now I know, it was there to teach me what I actually wanted to do with my life. But I was building my own brand from scratch and creating my own website and social media and things like that. And then I discovered that social media has the power to actually really help you increase your online presence, and it has the power to spread your message to the masses. So I became a social media coach a few years later and started to run workshops and events and webinars and to teach business owners, predominantly small business owners and smaller companies, with finding their ideal avatar online, so their ideal target market, and also identifying their message and their unique selling proposition. And I've worked with Jets Fitness Australia as well, some bigger brands, but predominantly I focus on solopreneurs because solopreneurs are the ones that started business because they had a message to share, and they started a business or multiple businesses because they found a solution to a problem that most people haven't yet solved. So that's why I'm doing social media, and that's why I believe that if you are a solopreneur, then you should have your own personal brand. And the reason also is because when you have your own personal brand, you can merge who you are and what's important to you with what your business is about. So it's about merging the two. So for a long time, we've been taught to focus on building our business brands, and that's what a lot of us have been doing. But when you look at brands like Apple, like Virgin, like Tesla, it's really the founder of the brand that makes it remarkable and makes it stand out, right? So it's funny, I was thinking to myself today, Steve Jobs, like, wouldn't it be cool if his name was actually Steve Apple? Like if his name was actually if his name had Apple in it, I was like, wouldn't it be cool? But then I was like thinking to myself, actually, his name, Steve Jobs, like he is well known because of the brand he has created for himself, and also because of the company and what the legacy that he has left behind. So your name doesn't actually have to be your name doesn't have to have your business name in it. You can have one or either or both.